Manitoban Premier Wab Kinew recently spoke to reporters about the government's investment in the Prairie Innovation Centre, which will be part of Assiniboine College and will help provide necessary training for people wanting to work in the agriculture industry in Manitoba. And just so everyone is clear, most agriculture in Manitoba happens in blue ridings. This is the Manitoba government, led by the NDP, investing in an industry largely owned by people who don't vote for them and who tend to claim that they're ruining the province, because God forbid they pay attention to how things are going. And it's been less than 2 years since the NDP took office in Manitoba, and they're already doing something that the Conservatives didn't, which is providing funding for training workers in the ag sector in Manitoba. But he was also asked about the emergency room in the nearby town of Carberry.
Well, the Carberry emergency room was closed before we took office, like 100% of the time. And now it's open. So that's pretty clear progress. Again, we're going to have to keep staffing up. And we've added about 1,500 more staff to the front lines. Carberry in particular, we can highlight the local leadership, we can highlight folks in Prairie Mountain, and then of course our government was happy to work together with them to make sure that we're bringing the staff necessary to open that facility.
Again, I think it's really important to acknowledge that the NDP have been back in power for less than 2 years, and while they haven't gotten healthcare completely sorted out, it's already much better than it was under the previous progressive Conservatives in Manitoba. There's still lots of work to do, and it's important to understand that getting into office doesn't give you a magic wand. It takes a lot more time and effort to build something back up responsibly than it does to rip it to shreds to appease corrupt donors. So for people from Alberta, Saskatchewan, Nova Scotia, and of course Fordlandia, when you finally give your collective heads a shake, it will take more than one term for any new party to sort through the messes that your premiers are intentionally making. And the further you let them get in privatizing your healthcare system, the harder it will be to pull things back to the kind of healthcare that Canadians expect.